So welcome to our mathematics class today, and in mathematics we shall be looking at the topic quadratic equations. What does quadratic equation mean? Now a quadratic equation has an equation as this. So this is the general formula or the general quadratic trinomial in which quadratic equations take. You will find out that in this equation these are the variables: x to the power of 1, we have x to the power of 2. And so the highest variable you can have in a quadratic equation is 2. Then you have the coefficient of x squared as a, the coefficient of x to the power 1 as b, and then we have another coefficient here which is c, where a, b, c are constants and a is not equal to 0. There are 4 ways of solving a quadratic equation. Number 1, we could solve by factorization, completing the square, formula method, and as well as graph. We shall be taking these first 3 now. In factorization method, we could have a question such as factorize 9a minus 3z. I didn't forget that I said the general equation of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. But in this case, what we are told to do is to factorize. You need to learn to solve from something simple till we get to something higher. So let's look at this first. You have to factorize. The idea is to look for what is common here. If you have a good understanding of finding HCF of numbers or letters, you'll be able to factorize easily. What do we have common here and here? Yes, we have a here, we have z here, so those letters are not common. But aside that, we have 3 here, and we could also have 3 here because part of the factors of 9 is 3. For instance, if you have to find the HCF of this, if you have 9a and 3z, to find the factors of this, you have to look for numbers that are common or the letters that are common on each side. Here, 3 is common, so 3 into 9 gives 3, then a, and then we have z. Nothing is common here again. And so this 3 that you have here is what will be brought outside, and then you would open a bracket. Now when 3 goes into 9a, you have 3a left, so you have this 3a minus 3 into 3z, you have z left. To factorize b, 5x squared plus 15x. Now if we were to solve this, what do we have common here? So just as we did that of the HCF, we'll look for what is common here and then we'll bring it out. So x is common here, we could have 1x out. Here we have 2x, we have 1x. So if we take 1x from here and 1x from here, we have 1x left. And then we have no x here. Then we have 5 here and we have 15 here. The common factor between 5 and 15 is 5. So we'll bring 5 out. And so we are left with 1 here. And then 5 into 15, that gives us 3. And so we have succeeded in factorizing this equation. See, to factorize 34 times 48 plus 34 times 52. Now don't forget that we could solve this without factorizing. That is by multiplying 34 by 48, have your answer separately, plus 34 times 52. Have your answer separately, then you add it. But this would mean a longer process. But when you go with factorization, it will be easier. For instance, 5 times 48, which has to be done first, then 34 times 52, which is done next. Now if you look at 34 times 48 and 34 times 52, there is something which is common. And what is it that is common? We have 34 into brackets 48, then plus 52. So what we have done is to bring 34 outside, and we could go back and get this such as by having 34 times 48, which is this, plus 34 times 52, which is this. And so we'll have 34 into brackets 48 plus 52, that gives 100. Then 34 times 100, that gives us 3,400 as the answer. D, we have to factorize 22 over 7 times 3 whole number 1 over 4 minus 22 over 7 times 2 whole number 1 over 4. If we take a close look at this as well, we have something common on the two sides of the minus sign. We have 27 over 7 here and we have 22 over 7 here. So we can bring out that 22 over 7 and we have 3 whole number 1 over 4 left, then minus 2 whole number 1 over 4. And so we would have 3 1/4 minus 2 1/4. That leaves us with 1. Then multiply by 22 over 7. So our answer is 22 over 7. To factorize 2SRU plus 6TRU minus 4SRV minus 12TRV. Taking a good look at the entire equation, we have some numbers and letters that are common, such as R, and then 2 is a factor which is common. So we would bring out 2 and R from the entire equation. And when we bring out 2 and R from here, we have SU left. When we bring out 2 from 6, that's 2 into 6. We have 3 left. Then we have T and U. And then we have minus 2 into 4, that's 2. And then we have SV. Then minus 2 into 16, that's 6 TV. That's what you have left there. Next is to group. When we have to group this, we have SU plus 3TU. Yes, there's a common ratio here. Likewise over here, there's a common ratio. So we'll still have our 2R outside. What is common in these two groups? U is common, so we'll bring out U. And we'll have S left plus 3T. So if you multiply U times S, you get your SU. Then U times 3T, you get your 3TU. Then you have this minus here. Even if it was plus, we'll put the plus there. So minus is what we have here, so you have your minus. Then here and here, what do we have common? 2 is common here and here, so you bring out your 2. Likewise is V common, so you bring out your V. So what do you have left here? You have your S. Then we would have written minus here because you have the minus. But if we write minus, we'll find out that we won't be able to get what we have up here again. For instance, if we say minus times minus, that gives us plus. So we can't have this as minus, rather we'll have it as plus. So minus times plus gives us a minus. And then we've taken 2 from a making many 3, and then we have your T left. Looking at the equation closely, we'll find out that S plus 3T and S plus 3T, they are common on the two sides. So what we'll have is that we'll take one of it. So we'll have S plus 3T, put it somewhere. Then you have your 2R with this box brackets. And then you have U minus 2V. U minus 2V. So we have succeeded in factorizing this entire equation.